Okay, so let's go ahead and look at problem number 5. So, very simple problem. Direct variation. I see varies directly. You're going to pause and read. You should be reading. Pause the video. Thank you. Okay, now that you're back and you've read the problem, it says varies directly, so I know this is y. I know this is x. Set up your table. So put my height here and my shadow in the y spot. Shadow is y, height is x. And then plug in the information given. 30 represents the shadow. We know that because we read it. The object is 12 feet, and that is the corresponding x value. You have to put the x and the y in the same row, okay? So this 30 belongs to that 12, and how do I know that? Because it says the shadow is 30 feet when the height is 12. Okay, be careful about that. And then it asks for the length, so I don't know the y, but I do know it's 6 feet in height. Cross multiply and then divide by 12 and you get 15. So what we're going to do now is try that for the next problem. And it says that the circumference varies directly as the diameter. What does that mean? Varies directly. This has to be a problem dealing with direct variation. So this is y and this is x. This is y and this is x. So we're going to put 12, the diameter here, 27, the circumference here, and then 18, the circumference under it, because I do not know the diameter for that circumference. 18 is right there, and there's a diameter I don't know. Cross multiply, get 216, divide by 27, and get 8. Very, very, very simple. Okay. Now, you would possibly get B or C if you don't line this up correctly, so be very, very careful when you set it up, okay? Now, number 6 is simple. All I need to know is which one gives me no solution and which one gives me infinite solution. Whenever the bottom row says 0, 0, 1, the answer is no solution. So that's memorization for right now. But when the bottom row says 0, 0, 0, that's when you have infinite solutions. Now, I know you're probably saying, when what says what and how did you get there? Simple stuff. Let's say you have two equations, 2x plus 4y equals 10. And then the second equation says 1x plus 2y equals 10. And you put this in the calculator. When you use the matrix to put this in the calculator, if it gives you zeros in the bottom, it's infinite. If it gives you 0, 0, 1 in the bottom row, it's no solution. So let's do that real quick. And because I've already done this and I'm looking back at my examples, let's go ahead and make sure that they match so that this goes a little quicker than it would take if I started over. So I have used in my calculator 1, 2, 10, and 2, 4, 20. Now, remember, you have to put that RREF first and then the matrix next, okay? And that gives you, ooh, look, 0, 0, 0. So that means this would be infinite solutions. And that's because when I put it in the calculator, I got zeros in the bottom row. Now, let's say, for instance, the equations are 2x plus 4y equals negative 10, and then 1, 2, 10. 1x plus 2y equals 10. Well, when I did that in the calculator, look, it gave me 0, 0, 0, 1. What does that mean? That would be no solution. So real quick, how did I get all of that in the calculator? Let's just do this example. So what did you do? You have to go to the matrix section of the calculator. So second, x negative 1. Go over to math. Go all the way down to RREF. Now select the matrix. Alpha, zoom. Make sure it says 2, 3.